Hello, while I'm at it, let's just return to Sargassia and record another Mod Nation showcase. This late age Sargassia Viridian Reformation. It is different from the previous ones, much more different. So let's take a look at it. As you can see, we have some Ichthyids here. First, our starting site produces 2 nature gems, 1 earth gem and 1 fire gem. We have the Sargassia again, unchanged absolutely since the early age. It retains void sanity. Then we have the Viridian Warrior, who is not sacred. This is new. The stats are better, they have magic resistance 11. They have coral spears, but other than that they seem to be quite similar to the laminar reeds of the previous ages. Viridian Guard, the same thing, it was downgraded from sacred to non-sacred, but it's better. Now we have the final evolutionary stage of the corallids, the Grand Corallid. He is aquatic, he has 3 attacks, 2 stings, 1 coral knife, and they have proper torsos now. And now we have our fishmen, the Ichthyids. To be more precise, the Amphiprionids. I actually submitted some Ichthyid subraces, including the clownfish Ichthyids for Nation Jam. So you can play with them there. First we have the Animonic Pugilist. Or Pugilist, I do not know how to pronounce this word. Sorry. Probably Pugilist. So they are sacred, like all clownfishes. They have fists and animal tentacles that do not deal that much damage, but are armor piercing, have 2 attacks, and they deliver paralyzing poison. They are sacred, amphibious, poison resistant, they have poison barbs, void sanity and poisonous skin. So they're all about poison. And their stats are decent, I guess. Then we have the Anima Flagellants. That's quite a mouthful. They have Animonic Flails that are flails with 2 attacks. See, there's 2 tentacles. And they deliver the Animon paralytic poison. They are sacred, amphibian, poison resistance, and they have void sanity. Keep in mind that these 2 can be recruited anywhere. The Porphyrids are unchanged. They're still sponges. And our capital only sacred is the Amphiprionid Warrior. Sacred, amphibious, poison resistant, and void sanity with coral spears, coral halbergs, coral caps, and turtle shell shields. So they have quite a lot of armor. And they deliver poison. That's it. Our commanders. Now we have Viridian Kelp Anglers, who are the same as before, but with a different color scheme and slightly higher magic resistance. Viridian Commander was downgraded from sacred to non-sacred, but it's still the same. Grand Corallid Commander now has a torso slot and a knife and 3 sting attacks. Then we have the Amphiprionid Priest, who is our basic priest. We do not have our kelp priests anymore. We have fish priests. The filterers are the same as before. They are Water 2 mages, and they become Air 2 mages when on land. They have a temporary Water gem when underwater and temporary Air gem when on the ground. I mean, on the land. They have high brain correlates. Astra 1, Death 2. That's the same brain correlate from the Middle Age, but with hand slots and a coral knife. Anemomancer. It's a fish with fire 2, nature 1, and the possibility of water or nature random. They are sacred, amphibious, poison resistant, they give supply bonus 10 and void sanity 10. And this nation has quite a few national spells that are fire and nature. And our capital only mage is Grand Anemomancer. Fire 2, Earth 1, Nature 1, a guaranteed fire, water, nature random, and a rare, well, I guess not that rare, water and nature random. And same traits as the previous one. They also have the Animonic Staff, which also delivers an Anemon poison. Also, if you prophetize a fish, you get a special prophet shape. I'll show it off later. Or not. I'm not going to show it off later. I'm going to show it off immediately in the game. Oh, we have slightly more pretenders, but still the calcified lich is our only national one. I made this nation when the prophet shape command became available. So let's recruit a fish and let's prophetize it. See, it became the Amphiprionid Queen. Fire 2, Nature 1, Holy 3, Sacred, and everything else. They are big, they have size 3, huge magic resistance, and much better stats. That's I didn't plan to make this mechanic, but I was reading an article about the clownfish and noticed that most of the clownfishes are male and only one clownfish is female. And once the female dies, one of the male clownfishes changes their gender and becomes a bigger female clownfish. So I decided to represent it here. All the clownfish mages are male, and if you prophetize one to get, I guess, the leader, you get a size 3 female clownfish. I think that's neat. It's not that useful, it's just a flavor mechanic. Let's take a look at our spells. In Conjuration 3 we have Summon Animonster. Nature 1, Fire 1, 2 Nature Gems. Can only be cast underwater. Do we have anything else? Alteration 0. Fire 1, Nature 1, we have Animonic Touch. This is a Poison Touch with follow-up paralysis. Alteration 1, we have Animonic Mucus. Fire 1, Nature 1. This spell grants resistance to fire and poison. Okay. Alteration 6. Fire 2. Nature 1. Animonic Curse. What is this? Ah, yes. This is Curse of the Frog Prince, but it transforms the target into an anemone. That's cool. Evocation 3. Fire 2, Nature 1, we have Animonic Spray. It launches only a single missile, but it covers an area that deals some poison damage. It even scales with extra levels and also paralyzes. Evocation 5, we have Fire 3, Nature 1, Animonic Cloud. That is an area of effect poison / paralysis spell. Construction, we have the Coral Golem construction in Construction 6, just like the previous incarnations of the nation. Enchantment 3, we have Skeleton Calcification, just like the previous nations had. Enchantment 5 for 2... this is a combat spell. Fire 2, Nature 1, it costs 1 fire gem. It provides resistance to fire and poison, and it's a large area of effect spell. And that's it, I think, right? No blood spells, no blood spells. So let's take a look at our new summons and all other stuff. That's our Amphiprianid Queen, we have already taken a look at it. This is our hero, unchanged throughout the ages. The Coral Golem is still the same, still with some fire damage for some reason. Calcified Skeleton, the same. And the Sea Anemone has some tentacles that deal -4 damage and deliver anemone poison. Aquatic, poison resistant magic being, need not eat, mindless, animal, and undisciplined. This is a frog. And we have the Anemonster. It's a cave crab with a sea anemone on its body. Amphibious, poison resistant animal, dark vision, undisciplined, and poisonous skin. Size 4, 54 HP. Magic resistance only 5. Strength 20. It has a crab claw attack that is untyped, but armor piercing damage that deals a lot of damage. And also has 2 anemone tentacles. And that's it. Thank you for watching and see you next time. I still have like 10 or 12 mod nations to showcase.